general and love monthly reading. Hopefully you guys have been dealing with the New Year energy fairly well. I know that things have been pretty intense lately for every single sign. So here's to positive energies and a positive reading. Let's go ahead and see what we have in store for you. Gods and goddesses, please give me a Celtic cross for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of February. Please give me a Celtic cross for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of February. You know, there may have been some things that occurred in January that seem to have impacted you on a deep emotional level and even on a subconscious level as well. And I just seemed to pick up on that as I was shuffling the cards here. So I'm kind of curious as to what will come out. Now, the first card that called to me was the Six of Wands in reverse. This is all about falling from grace. You know, you may find out that, you know, someone feels as though they're not receiving the attention or the gratification they feel they deserve, or you feel this way. But it's chipped away at your confidence. And there's a lack of growth, a lack of success with this here. You may be just dealing with others around you as well that just want attention for the sake of wanting attention and nothing else. Let's go ahead and cut the deck here. That was fairly quick. I feel as though this reading is going to be very straight and to the point. So get ready. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is all about taking the initiative, or you have the will, the spirit to take the initiative. But this is just an idea so far. It has not yet come to fruition. You're working on creative projects, or you may be just focusing on your goals, and you're wanting to start something new, okay? But you haven't yet moved into taking the step to do that. Challenging you is the Hermit in reverse. So here we have the card for Virgo. Some of you guys may be turning this sign down, and this results in isolation. You're withdrawing from a situation. This is all about paranoia. You may be dealing with someone with all of these traits, and you decide, oh my God, I can't deal with this, you know? Recent past, we have the Queen of Chalices in reverse. So Cancer. Okay, I feel like this is your energy. Okay, this is watery energy, and this is all about love now turning to anger. Turn down love offers. This is all about codependency. You're codependent upon this situation here in some way, whether it's emotional codependency or whatever else. But I do see that the cup is empty. This is not a loving situation. You're out of touch with your intuition, and it's definitely brought about some upheavals from what I'm seeing so far. Near future, I see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're lacking the ambition to put in the work into a workplace situation or a family situation. This is all about lacking the ambition or the will to make any more effort. And this could even refer to this love relationship for some of you. You're not wanting to put any more work into this. And it looks like towards the center of the month that this will be nearing completion. Some of you may be having issues within the workplace. There's a lot of instability financially and within your home. And this also can represent a lack of, you know, wanting to put the work in. This also talks about perfectionism in the workplace. Conscious thoughts. I see the Lovers. Yeah, so some of you guys may be dealing with third-party situations. You're at a crossroad. You don't know which way to go. Your indecisiveness seems to be holding you back, but there's a lot of dysfunction with this energy here. Instabilities on all fronts. Family, financial, goals, and emotional. It's all unstable. There's a lack of success, a lack of growth. It's such a strange feeling that I got just now as I was saying that. You know, it's like I've been struck almost. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Gemini as well with this, but for the most part, I see a lot of indecisive energy. Someone is not making a decision on whether they want to stay or go. Someone's not making a decision between two people even. You want marriage, you want harmony, you want union, but you're not getting it. That's what I'm saying. Subconscious, the Ace of Swords. So this is all about severing bonds. You are now aware of the truth, or will be aware of the truth towards the center of the month. There will be direct communication coming in, and they're just done. You're done or they're done. And it's definitely being expressed in the most direct, straightforward manner. This is all about victory and forging forward, but I feel as though this is more about direct communication, about severing a bond. That's what I'm getting from this. Advice. 4 swords in reverse. So this is all about restlessness. You can't seem to get your mind off of things that are going on around you or within you regarding your goals, regarding your financial state and your emotional state. There's so much instability surrounding you currently that you're just, you don't know what to do. External factors, we have the Hangman in reverse. Yep, more indecisiveness. You're at a crossroad, or the person that you're dealing with or people that you are dealing with, they're all at a crossroad. And someone needs to make a choice, and I feel as if someone's communicating what their choice is, and they're leaving it at that. For the most part with this is all about egotistical behavior. You're not making a choice to let something go, or someone that you're dealing with is not making a choice to let something go. But usually when you see the Hangman in reverse, that urges you, hey, you need to let it go. Indecisiveness is not going to do you any favors. Hopes and fears. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're fearing that you will lose. So you're fearing that you will lose your home. You're fearing that you won't have financial stability anymore. And again, I did see that with the Queen of Chalices in reverse. Codependent energy here, unstable finances, lack of growth and success in your goals and in your pursuits. You're not feeling like you're getting the attention or the gratification you feel you deserve, or there's people around you that feel that way while you're dealing with all of these other instabilities, and then you're dealing with potentially third-party situations, and you finally see the truth of it, and then you have to make a decision. And I feel like towards the end of the month, you're not wanting to work on it anymore. And this is all about loneliness. You're afraid of being alone, some of you out there. And that's why you're putting up with all this. You don't want to lose your home. You don't want to lose your financial security. And also, you don't want to be alone. But it's better to be alone than to be with somebody who's not valuing you. Outcome. Queen of Swords in reverse. So I feel as though this is air energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is all about being over-emotional. Someone is communicating. They're being over-emotional about things. Or it could be you, Cancer. This also refers to someone who is recently divorced, but that now they're just being cold-hearted. We'll definitely clarify these to dig a little bit deeper, but this person is ruthless in general. Just a huge bitch. Queen of Chalices in reverse. So 5 of Wands, yeah, so this is all about leaving something behind. This is a consensual separation. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of arguing. A lot of conflict. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And the conflict has now turned the love to emptiness. 6 of Wands in reverse. So 2 cards popping out. 9 of Swords in reverse. I've been seeing this card pop out a lot. And with that Knave of Chalices in reverse, someone has decided not to express how they truly feel. And I feel like since it's watery energy, you know, that could be pertaining to you, or you're dealing with a fellow water sign. Justice. Card for Libra here. Some of you guys are dealing with legal battles here, and you're afraid that you're going to lose this legal battle. Some of you are dealing with, you know, seeking justice in this situation because you're tired of dealing with people who tell you what you want to hear and then turn around and not follow through with anything that they said they're going to do. It's brought about a lot of insecurity. You're dealing with emotionally immature people, or you yourself are that way, however it applies, and it's just bringing about a lot of depression, a lot of torment. And it's all on your mind. You can't get it off your mind. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so you're going to have to make a decision, but you're afraid that once you make this decision, you know, you won't know what to do. You won't be able to bounce back. You won't be able to be successful. But this is urging you to drop your fears and focus on what's best for you, because right now this is not looking good. You know, this is all about turning down love offers for sure. Either you're getting your love offer turned down, or you're turning down someone else's due to a lot of fighting, due to lies and deception, due to, you know, constantly being told what you want to hear or telling people what they want to hear, and then it just turns out, you know, none of it was real. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. There's definitely a lack of progress here. King of Chalices in reverse. Yeah, so more water energy here. There's a lot of reverse chalices, Cancer, and that's definitely a big concern to me, because with this energy, this is all about manipulative energy, emotionally manipulative, scandals, cheating, lying. Someone who's drinking too much or overindulging in substances, and they just will not stop. This is the type of person who will take advantage of your vulnerabilities without a second thought, without any remorse. The Lovers. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of energy that alludes to insecurities, emotional immaturity, being out of touch with your intuition, drinking way too much, or dealing with somebody who's drinking way too much, or overindulging in substances. A lot of fighting. Fear is getting in the way of you having to make a decision that you know you need to make, which is turning down this love offer. There's indecision. There's multiple parties involved. You finally see the truth. You may have held out a little bit longer to figure something out, or someone else held out a little bit longer to figure something out, and it just turned out, hey, oh, now I see what's really going on, and there's a lack of healing and understanding. You don't see this lasting long term because you already know that this has happened so many times. They keep telling you what you want to hear, and they're not following through. There's a lack of healing, a lack of understanding. This has only been a situation where it's been, you know, successful for a limited amount of time. It definitely has not lasted. Ace of Swords. Strength in reverse. Yep. Prideful, arrogant, presumptuous behavior. You're feeling weak with all of this because your fears are getting in the way from you doing what you know you need to do. But there's obviously a lack of rebirth here. Someone is not looking within. And with this, you know, I feel as though someone's trying to force something. Or someone's being extremely forceful in their communication. And you're just not, there's a lack of rebirth here. You're not wanting to give something a second chance anymore. Or hell, you're not wanting to give someone 50 more chances after giving them 50 the first time, you know. Financially, I see a lot of instability as well. You know, if you guys are waiting for a promotion or waiting to hear about something, it did not come to fruition. If you guys are dealing with legality issues regarding a school or regarding some sort of institution or a workplace situation where you're trying to make a claim and it's just not going your way, things are not moving forward, there's a lack of progress, it's chipping away at your emotional state. And Seven of Chalices pop back out, you know. I mean, you're going to have to pull back and go inward. You're going to have to seek solace and solitude. And, you know, this is kind of like a recurring theme for this sign because with this here, this is all about lying and cheating. This is all about having way too many irons in the fire. And it's bringing about a lot of confusion. There are a lot of illusions. People are not who they say they are. People are not who they say they are. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, so you just need to focus on working on some sort of creative projects that definitely fulfill you. Leave this behind, but your restlessness over whether your ships will come in, that's not helping you. You need to find a way to relax. Knight of Wands in reverse. So we have some fiery energy here. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo with that Strength card specifically, or just another fire sign, but this is someone who is lusty. They have scattered energy. They're in and out of your life. One minute they're good, one minute they're not. This person is extremely frustrated. They're dealing with a lot of delays regarding their finances, their career, their whatever it is. There's just a lot of mess. And you know, I mean, I feel as though you can start to see your success with this situation if you just make a decision to leave it behind. You already know what you're going to get with this. The Hangman in reverse. Ten of Wands. Yeah, so someone's deciding to put the work in. They're taking responsibility, you know, for whatever they said or did, but there's a lot of indecision in the way. Someone's refusing to let someone go, or you're refusing to let them go. But this cycle has completed. This is all about oppressive energy. You're feeling burdened. You don't know, maybe some of you guys are waiting on a decision regarding your career, regarding whether you'll get a new job, whether you'll find something long-term, but it doesn't seem like it's really going the way that you hope it will. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, missed opportunities. And that's paired with a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You're fearing financial drains. You're fearing starting over. You're fearing missing opportunities if you decide to do what you know you must do. But the only thing holding you back is, you know, the fact that financially you're not up to par. And maybe you're dependent on other people right now for that. Or people are depending on you and you don't know whether you should let them go or let them stay. You know, or what? Seven of Swords. So here we have some illegal activity going on. Somebody's trying to be sneaky. They're lying, they're cheating, they're going out and doing drugs, or they're selling drugs, or, you know, somebody has stolen money from you, from some of you. You guys have taken them to court and it ended up not going the way that you hoped it would. I mean, there's just so many, there's a lot of conflict. It seems as though you may have reunited with someone and that did not work out, and you've been indecisive about what you should do. Queen of Swords in reverse. So the Four of Wands in reverse. Oh yeah, so unfortunately looks like there's going to be a loss of a home. Something that you hoped would come to fruition, it just didn't. And there's a lot of instability. This can also represent, hey, you're cutting off communication, or someone's cutting off communication with you. And it was so swift. There are a lot of completions financially, with your goals, emotionally. And with this here, this talks about a breakdown in communication, a loss of a home, a lot of instability. And this is very unfortunate. I even see at the bottom of the deck with the Knave of Pentacles in reverse. We have some earth energy here. You know, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This is all about dropping the ball. Someone's dropping the ball within a family situation. This could also just be someone who is dropping the ball and saying their piece and moving on. This is somebody who is definitely not, they're not focused on the long term. This also represents if you're dealing with something regarding your career, regarding school, things of that nature. This talks about a lack of planning, a lack of foresight, either on your end or someone else's end, and it results in a missed opportunity. Short-term focus. 1 minute they're good, the next minute they're not. They don't make their progress last. That could also be what that is as well. But definitely missing out on a home, missing out on, you know, money, things of that nature. And this is extremely unfortunate. Let's go ahead and get you guys some advice, because, you know, I don't want this to be all bad. You know, I brought back the Moonface Oracle deck, so let's go ahead and see what we have for you guys. Gods and goddesses, what advice do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of February? Please give me 3 cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of February. You know, I mean, this is just explosive. A lot of emotional upheavals. You know, it's really funny because here we have 2 earth signs popping out. The first one we have is Virgo, the healer, and then the next one we have is Taurus, the lover, and its shadow side. Let's go ahead and cut the deck with this one. I feel like that's pretty cut and dry. Bottom of the deck, we have the new moon, new beginnings. Yeah, you're going to be starting over. The final card we're going to pull is the awareness card. So let's go ahead and see what we have for you with these. We'll start with the Virgo card. Okay, here we go. So you are feeling the need to reorganize and get your life in order. The Virgo moon brings temperance and practicality to your decisions. Structure can surprisingly create more freedom and unbind energy, so you will have more time to do the things you love instead of worrying. Healing will take place when you put your life in order. Do not let your fears guide your process. This will lead to control issues and compulsive actions. Let go of what you cannot control and take responsibility for what you can. You can only do so much at a time. Keep your inner critic in check. Judging yourself and others is a toxic habit. Okay? The next card that we have is the Taurus, the lover card. So this says, You may have overindulged too much recently, and it's time to focus your energy once again. The bull is a hard worker, so when you begin to work with more intention and focus on your daily tasks, everything will begin to flow again. Okay? The next one we have is the waxing crescent, the awareness card. All right, here we go. I honor my past. I accept what I see. The future is vast with possibility. The ever-growing crescent moon keeps the energy flowing. As you gain more clarity, you will begin to receive more messages and see different pathways you can choose from. It can become overwhelming at this point in the moon cycle. Energy is picking up and shifting its movements. Remain flexible at this time and open your awareness. You can begin by accepting what you can and cannot control. You can open your awareness and play out the different pathways in your mind. Become aware of your own personal energy flow and follow your intuition before you make a decision. Does it support your visions and desires? Is your decision based in fear? Allow whatever flows to flow. And if you are ebbing, observe and take notes. You are being too narrow-minded right now. Learn from your past and have faith you can move forward with more wisdom and understanding. Observe your surroundings and your interactions. Have faith in your journey and believe in your vision. Forgive yourself and let go of the past. Stay open to new opportunities and learn to adapt. Okay? And the final one that we have is the new moon, new beginnings. Okay? Here we go. In the womb of the new moon, I birth my dreams so they can bloom. The new moon is the beginning of the lunar cycle and is much like the element of air. You cannot see her, but you can feel her. Most of our desires and actions come from the subconscious part of the mind, ruled by this moon phase. The mind is a powerful tool to shift consciousness and how we perceive our lives. Now is the time to immerse yourself in the visions of your dreams and desires. You are beginning a new chapter in your life. How do you want this new cycle to unfold? What will be your new reality? In the darkness of the new moon, you are in the womb of your reveries. There are infinite possibilities in this gestation period as you rebirth. You are supported in this darkness of your subconscious. Allow your actions and intentions to stem from this place. You may need to rethink your intentions in your situation. What is the motivation behind them? If they are not sincere or for the higher good of all, they will not fulfill your spirit in the long term. You may also be afraid to face the unknown and invite in change. Now that also goes back to that Two of Wands in reverse, fearing the unknown. Write your intentions. You are entering a new chapter. Allow rebirth to take place. Swirl and be in the new possibilities. Run free with your imagination and open your third eye chakra. Okay? And you know, your sign already, Cancer, is a very mutable sign. It's already intuitive in nature because water represents the intuition and the emotions. Cancer is also, you know, a sign that is naturally intuitive. So whatever it is that you need to do to get back in touch with that, I suggest you do it. And definitely meditation is a good start for you guys. But definitely, you know, if you guys enjoyed this reading, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And if this reading helped you in any way, please mash that like button. And until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.